thank you so much for playing my drive today. We got Essence Bar and Kitchen receiving some national acclaim, 100 Men Who Care event, lots of talk about the Super Bowl, lots of talk about Valentine's Day, and guess what? You can ignore that guy that says you're not allowed to turn right anymore. He's a loser. He's misinformed. Welcome to My Drive.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of My Drive. There's no boss here today, so I'm excited. We get Wilson and Jessica.
Home Alone.
Ooh, it's we should like Lord of the Flies it. We should start just running around.
Kill someone?
Is that what happens?
I'm pretty sure one of those kids die.
Pretty sure I might want to reread Lord of the Flies because I just thought they like swung from trees and maybe put some mud on their face.
Yeah, you're thinking Peter Pan.
Yeah, that's
Peter
about
Pan,
it's about herd thinking.
Oh,
that's what that story's about.
Did you ever see? Is it Yellow Jackets?
Yeah. Ooh, I love Yellow Jackets. That's a super good show. It got a little
crazy for me. So
that's a great show.
Nuts. Speaking of crazy, I know we were going to start in a different direction, but speaking of crazy, I heard that you can't turn right on a red light anymore, right?
You and the rest of the state of of Arizona have been misinformed. It's not real. Calm down. Turn on red if you want.
I can turn on red.
Left, right, who cares? Just do it.
Well,
just kidding.
This was my thought process. We literally live in the wild, wild west, and you're going to tell me I can't turn on a red light?
Yeah,
Come on, man. This seemed crazy to me.
So this report that's going around that Arizona or Prescott Valley, whatever, is changing laws that you can't turn right on red is totally false. Social media went viral. Everyone heard about it. It's not real. The town has come out and said it. Prescott Valley says, nope, absolutely not. Officially, don't worry about it. You will be notified if traffic laws change like that.
So when I pull behind somebody and they're stopped at a red light, I can feel free to blare my horn at them to get them to move.
Excellent. He's following the new fake law and you can let him have it. Yep.
So I should probably walk up and tap on his window and inform him that this is not a real law.
This is probably going to have the inverse effect where red turns are going to get all testy. And no one's going to understand why. They're getting honked at all the time.
It's like a four-way stop. Nobody really knows what to do on a four-way stop except Californians.
Yeah. So no right turn thing. All fake. Don't worry about it.
Excellent. My son just learned that you had to yield at the red light. You could turn on the red light, but you have to... I'm sorry, Arizona. That was my fault. I
definitely still yield.
Yeah,
good
still
call.
yield. Have you ever been to Essence out in Chino?
I was there yesterday morning because we are filming an episode of a podcast out there.
So, tell me about that. Really? For real?
Yeah. Living a good life. Brad is going around for 2024. He's actually doing podcasts at locations. So we already went once to Captain CrossFit to see his wife's Michelle's gym. And then we went out to Essence yesterday to scope it out because he's out there later this week. He's not the only one out there in the next few weeks.
Who else is there? What's going on?
Essence Kitchen and Bar is to be featured on America's Best Restaurants. Is that a TV show?
Is it, Jessica? What? No, you don't get to just quietly wave us yes. You're involved now. America's Best Restaurants will be... It's got to be a TV show. They're filming on Valentine's Day. Fun.
The ABR Roadshow, America's Best Restaurants, will be going to Essence on Valentine's Day. They're filming, I believe, all morning. Press is invited from about 10 a.m. to noon. And anyone can come out and I guess see some, cool TV show film a spot at Essence.
I have a press pass.
Yeah, right. We should all dust off our press passes and go check it out.
So take notice, Prescott and Prescott Valley, especially Prescott, who always wants, we've got the best restaurants out here. And, and Chino's always like, oh, we've got great restaurants. And you don't always think like, you always think when we're going to go to a nice restaurant, Prescott's got it cornered. They've got great restaurants. But take notice, Chino is stepping it up. Essence is really setting the bar out there and definitely setting the bar for the Quad Cities now. So great job to them out there.
Yeah, and it looks great. They've updated the whole thing. If you were there sometime a year ago, it looks completely different. It's way more open, way more colorful, beautiful space inside.
I think it's funny because it's nestled like in the Safeway shopping center next to is it Subway right there or something? And you don't think you're going to pass through the doors next to a Subway and have a excellent dining experience, but they do an amazing
great
job.
Food. Yeah.
Awesome. So even out in Chino, now there's the Watering Can. They've been around for a while, but they're just now, they're on my radar. I know that's where Guy gets all his flowers for his wife and
isn't that the only flower shop out there? I know you can get flowers at, grocery stores, but in terms of real only flower shops, I think that's one of the only ones, if not the only one.
And they deliver to Prescott Valley, Prescott, Chino, and Paulden. So take a look at them. Oh, nice. And Paulden.
Paulden with free delivery. They offer free delivery.
Out in Paulden?
Out in Paulden and Chino Valley. They'll bring you your flowers for free. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. All right, 100 Men Who Care. Next event is coming up Thursday, February 22nd from 6 to 10 p.m. at The Point in downtown Prescott. That bar and lounge is over down kind of you got to enter through the alley, but it's a really cool place.
Is it?
You go through kind of a back door on the building, but then you go to the bottom level of this old building and it's all decked out. It's a pretty cool speakeasy style bar. But that's not what we're talking about.
What are they talking
100
about?
Men Who Care. They have 3. They're going to have a hard time choosing with this one.
Yikes.
100 Men Who Care, for those of you who don't know, is a group of guys that all show up with $100. They put it in a bag and they give it to one charity that has shown up that night. So they have 3 potential charities that they give to. They all come and give presentations. The 3 coming on February 22nd is the Good Samaritan Society for Marley House of Prescott, House of Hope 316, and the Susan J. Ream Adult Day Center.
That is tough.
Yeah, that's 3 tough ones. You got.
At what point do you go, all right, guys, let's just rock, paper, scissors, or let's split it.
And they all, handle different things. Good Samaritan, Marley House is a hospice house, the only hospice house that's not for profit in Prescott. So they could use some funds or volunteer stuff. If any of these causes seem important to you and you're not part of 100 Men, feel free to reach out. House of Hope combats elderly homelessness. They find people who are elderly and struggling with housing, and they have a place where you can come have a room and, chores and contribute to the house and live amongst a small community to help you solve that housing problem. And then the Susan J. Ream Adult Day Center handles anyone over the age of 18, but especially people with Alzheimer's or dementia. They basically have somewhere to go during the day. So your family member or your caretaker can drop you off there. You can be well taken care of and do fun stuff and then go home. And
I see their buses too. They'll come to your house and pick up.
This is great around.
For,
yeah.
They're all very good causes, but I do love the Adult Day Center too, because it is so good for those caretakers who are just, trying to keep it all together, but just need a day to, get their own personal care done.
Yeah. So no, those are 3 fantastic causes. To decide between those 3 is going to be tough.
So I was reading that they have raised over $230,000 since starting in 2019.
Yeah. Big chunk of that went to Brad Newman last fall, and I believe almost $80,000 went to him and his recovery. So yeah, that's a huge group doing a lot of good things. Great.
Who would have known? Just how smart. Get a couple guys together. Jessica, I'm gonna let you talk about this one. So Chino Valley, tell me what they're doing with.
It's Chino Valley Peas of My Heart on tomorrow, February 8th, from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Chino Valley Community Center. They're going to have snacks for the kids 5 and older. It's a winter art class taught by volunteers. They do have to be accompanied by an adult, though, so it's not like a daycare kind of thing. But for more information or to RSVP, email recreation@chinoaz.net.
So I'm assuming they're serving pizza?
Yes, and they are serving pizza snacks. So
I'm assuming, because I'm not great at art or painting. I think I could give these 5-year-olds
a run for their money.
And if you can't, you get free pizza out of it. So
it's a win-win, really. Valentines Arts and Crafts Fair this Friday and Saturday, the 9th and 10th from 10 to 3 at Homestead Apartments. Oh, right here. Beautiful handcrafted items for that special someone, 30 plus vendors, raffle prizes, proceeds of raffle benefit Stepping Stones, another great organization, and God's World. For more information, email Lena Orkin at rhapsodyinbeads@hotmail.com. Do you guys celebrate Valentine's Day?
It's Wilson's birthday.
This Valentine's Day will be my 30th birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I cried for like 3 days.
when you turn
It's
30.
okay. I've been crying for a few years about it, so whatever.
Oh, you'll be. It's
30 was the hardest. After
It
that,
is.
it's just
Yeah,
whatever.
well.
So you are in the sweetheart phase, right? Like you guys, you and your girl, how long have you guys been
Me
together?
and my girlfriend have been together for over 5 years.
oh wow.
So,
So
we're in that Commonwealth stage, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could be legally married if we tried it.
Nice.
but so what a bummer for her because it's like,
It's his birthday and Valentine. I thought
yeah,
about that
like
last
Mother's
week. I'm
Day.
Like, dude.
Mother's Day for me always lands on my anniversary, like right in that same
But
little.
you're always at Pinnacle on Mother's Day.
I'm always at a cheer competition, and Father's Day is always on my birthday.
Mm.
It's like right in that same time period, so
Yeah.
I get double screwed. But you hit
Yeah.
the lottery with February 14th.
I did. Thankfully, it's never really been an issue. I've never been like dating someone at that time on the calendar that they're like pissed off or they want their Valentine's Day intact. So thankfully, it's been pretty smooth sailing. But
So I've been married forever. So I've always been under, because when you're young and you're married young, you never have money to go out and buy long stem roses when you're first married, when you get married so young. So for me, I just always put it off as this is a sweetheart holiday. This is for like young, boyfriend, girlfriends, high school, be mine forever. My husband better be bringing me flowers all the time. So
I never miss it. So that's great. It's never going to go
always
by
remember.
and I forget it. Yeah.
you're perfect.
Yeah. Because I would forget it. Oh, yeah. That's prime for me to just forget that. Anniversaries, Valentine's.
Yeah. Never going to happen. Oh, you should get married on Valentine's Day, and then you're golden.
Triple it up. Torture the kids then.
Yeah, because you're going to get out of jail free card for Valentine's Day, anniversary. It's all about you on your birthday.
There you go.
So
Nice.
super smart.
All right. Well, before Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
we got a Cool Whips car show Saturday, February 10th from 11 to 1 at Finley Subaru in Prescott. Everyone with a cool car is invited. Bring it out to Finley to show it off. No registration is required. Call 928-771-6901 or email jjenkins@finleyauto.com.
I've got a cool car.
Do you have a cool car?
It's what? Why are you looking at me like that?
Did you drive like
you drive
a
a Ford
Fusion?
Taurus? Oh,
Fusion. It's a Fusion. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it
My
is.
GMC.
It's pretty cool.
Bring it out. Yeah.
Just kidding.
No?
No.
It does say Love Storm on the back.
Oh, don't
No.
get Wilson started.
Yeah, it's okay. We got Cool Whips on Saturday and then Sunday.
What's going on Sunday?
Sunday's the big one.
Are we allowed to even say is it copyrighted
It's the
to
big
say
game.
the big game?
Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to
So-
say. It's a superb owl.
Yes,
It's the superb owl football game.
So are you watching this year? Are you a Chiefs fan? Or are you a 49ers fan?
Neither.
I'm wearing my Taylor Swift shirt. That's all I'm
I'm a
doing.
Tay-Tay fan.
Yeah,
I'm here for Usher because Ludacris is going to be here and Little John and Post Malone.
They're
So-
going to sing, yeah.
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 It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm excited for halftime, but I'm waiting for like Taylor Swift to bust out and be like, Travi, I'm here and I'm going to do the halftime show. It's amazing.
Taylor
This is
can't
my
come to the
plan.
phone right now.
Why? Because she's doing the halftime show. That would be
I would watch
Yeah.
that.
insane.
I'd be like, I just can't watch the Chiefs win again. So
No.
go 49ers.
Brock Purdy's going
if
to.
they
Brock
won, wouldn't
Purdy.
that be like 3 in 5 years? Like he's already
I
on
think,
his
yeah.
way to
He's in his
early
Tom Brady era.
shiz. Yeah,
I'm
no
done
fun
with
for
it.
that.
And I was looking at his contract because I was like, okay, they're going to have to pay him a bunch to stay because of.
Oh, he's already in the middle of that. Isn't he already making like 40, 50 a
He's
year?
like $1 billion. He's tied in
Yeah.
But
forever.
it's till like 2027 or something.
Yeah, crazy.
He's going to be around forever.
And he's going to be in that red and yellow forever.
Yeah.
I
He's
hate
not
it.
going
Oh, he'll
anywhere.
retire Chief.
Oh, yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Brutal.
But I'm working on a new song for Taylor. I'm going to send her the lyrics.
It's
So we're
really
just gonna
good.
move on real quick because there's a great Super Bowl party at the Birdcage. we're just gonna, lots of parties around town, but the best one's got to be at the Birdcage Saloon. Saturday starts at 1 p.m. Barbecue, burgers, hot dogs, brats, drinks, and prizes, all going on their big TVs in the bar. So I don't know if that's an all ages event, but hey, if you got time to kill on Sunday,
It says brats. So I'm assuming
It
there's
says
going to be
brats.
kids there. So,
barbecue brats.
Oh, food.
Yeah.
So you don't want to hear my song?
I do want to hear.
Oh, okay.
You want to hear my song?
Yeah, I tried. Go for it.
Okay. So I've been writing some lyrics and one of them is going to be Taylor Swift's new song is going to be I know that Travis is sturdy, but I fell in love with Brock Purdy. So, right?
Wow.
That
Sounds a little bit like a Christmas Carol.
Yeah, but I think she's
like
going to see. Well, that's not. It's going to be up to her to put the music behind it.
She's
and
like
how
a
she wants
foot
to
taller than Brock Purdy. That wouldn't work.
Oh,
She gets to be small girl with Travi.
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So this isn't going to work because I don't think Brock Purdy is going to be sturdy enough for Taylor.
Hey, there's a lot of conflicted Arizona fans out here because he plays for the 49ers, but he is an Arizona native. He went to
I didn't know that.
some high school. I forget which one, but he's from Phoenix. I think he's from Chandler.
Well, sorry. Being a Bengals fan, I have like old hatred for the 49ers.
Totally.
But being a Bengals fan, I have new hatred for the Chiefs. So I got to go
Yeah,
49ers on this one.
Yeah.
It sucks.
At least
Everybody's
in terms of
hurting now.
Arizona, if you ever go to a Cardinal 49er game in Glendale, it sucks. It's the worst. It's only fun when we beat them because then you get to throw it back in their faces a little bit. But they take over a little bit.
He went to Perry High School in Gilbert, Arizona.
There you go. He's from Gilbert. Brock Purdy.
Yeah, it's funny because I always tell people, your odds of making it to the NFL.
Seriously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a kid from Gilbert is playing in the Super Bowl. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
He was the 262nd pick on round 7 last year. That's
Oh.
embarrassing.
Do you
Hey,
remember?
Mr. Irrelevant, right?
Do you
Tom
remember
Brady
when
was.
the last time 49ers were in the Super Bowl? Was it Super Bowl or was it it was the championship game when Purdy got hurt and then their backup quarterback who was, I can't remember, the guy with the bad leg, he got hurt.
They were down to like third,
It was
fourth string.
Christian McCaffrey came in to have to be their quarterback.
That's crazy.
Oh, I remember that. But it was like,
But Christian, like the best receiver on their team was like Christian McCaffrey is the guy, like he was
Yeah.
not a receiver per se, but he makes all
Yeah.
the plays. So it's like, throw it to yourself. Just throw it to
Just
just
throw it.
run.
Yeah,
Just
seriously.
throw it up and run.
Wildcat for the whole fourth quarter.
So, crazy.
they lost that.
Yeah. Well, they're pulling their cheerleaders down into the.
Yeah.
Oh my
No
God.
joke.
I assumed
Speaking,
Yeah, let's bring sports back to
Sports.
some local.
Prescott
Local
Badger
flavors.
boys basketball wins first region title since 2001.
Region champs. I bet that team wasn't even born in 2001,
No.
and they came out and they won. Good job, boys.
Amazing. So, Torrance TD Dunham will be talking about that on Talking Central Arizona Sports. Good
Nice.
job, Prescott Badgers.
Other big podcast news is we have officially launched Ride With Us, the official podcast of Prescott Frontier Days. We got our first interview with Greg Mangarelli and Jim Dewey Brown, the GM of the world's oldest rodeo, talking about lots of fun stuff from Jim's history to how he came into world's oldest rodeo.
Awesome.
And now all of a sudden we are only a couple weeks away from tickets going on sale and rodeo craziness really kicking up, huh?
Rodeo crazy.
Yeah.
But before that, just in case you want to take some attention and put it on somebody else on the day of your birth, Afterglow Jewelers has a free Moissanite stud earring set with any purchase over $300.
This isn't for me. This is for every other man on the face of the earth. Don't you get that? I don't have
Unless
to
you're
do it.
born on
Yeah.
freaking February 14th. Everybody else.
Afterglow Jewelers is hooking you up with an Idelios. Free stud earring with any purchase over $300. Free earrings. So go in there, get yourself a nice watch, get your wife some free earrings. There
I'm
you
going to tell
go.
Gavin about this
That's
because
I'm really done with you right
That's
now.
a pro move for
So
Valentine's
you know what?
Day.
You know what? This goes out to Wilson's girlfriend. Go buy Wilson a birthday gift at Afterglow Jewelers,
And
they're gonna
you
throw and
can get free
yourself
earrings.
some pretty earrings,
get yourself something nice.
And I get the credit for this.
and you get the credit
Yeah,
because
that's the gift.
No.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
done
it
with you.
works.
I'm done.
You're done.
Watch out for guys born on February 14th.
yeah.
And
Watch out for people turning right.
And watch out for
Or
people
not.
turning right or not.
Yeah.
What else we got? Watch out for those.
Drive safe this Sunday. Driving home after the Super Bowl is the worst time to drive. People are crazy.
That's why I don't leave the house.
They're mad. They're crazy.
Stay home.
Yeah. Watch out for those roundabouts. See ya.